Happy Monday, everyone. I have already gotten through most of the day. It is 1:51 in the afternoon. I just got through dropping Namaya off at her first job ever at Starbucks. So she works at a Starbucks in the city, and it's crazy. She has like a summer program that she's a part of that she gets paid for. But this job right here is the real deal. This is her first official job where no one's treating her like the teenager that she is. She needs to clock in time, all that jazz. So yeah, that was pretty surreal that I just dropped this girl off to her first job. They grow so fast. I can't even right now. But anyway, just got through doing that. And then before then, I spent all morning with a closet designer from Closets by Design, I believe. I think I told you guys that in the empty house tour that I was going to get a designer in here from there. I ended up reaching out to them after I saw Tashira from Politics and Fashion do her closet tour of her closet. So if you haven't seen her closet tour, you should go check it out because it's not IKEA. It's IKEA next level, which I like, you know? So it's that easy, seamless type of setup, but way better quality. And I always make this joke about IKEA stuff. Like if you have IKEA and you move it into a place and you're moving out, just know it's not coming with you. Wherever it is, it's where it's staying. Because once you try to move it, it just falls apart on you. I lucked out. The shelves that I had in my office made it here safe and sound. But that's one, because they were practically brand new. I only had them since December, right? And then I had professional movers move them in. So they wrapped them up seamlessly and they brought them over in pristine condition. So they're still in tip-top shape. But I feel like had we moved it around ourselves, it would have been through. Anyway, that's a very exciting process. She did so much work. She definitely wanted to make sure that I was gonna go with them because of all the work that she put in to just draw up the design. I still don't have the final draft. So I think later on today, I'll have a final draft and I'll be able to see how I want things. My only qualm with them is that they're not 100% customizable. They're not like down to a T. They can just get it up to the closest corner because my closet is on the 3rd floor. So it's right where the roof is. So there are angles in there. So they can't necessarily work with all those unique angles, which is kind of like, So I'm really trying to see if they put their system in, which I'm sure will be way more inexpensive than getting an actual mill worker to do all the woodwork to get all that up there. And then whenever they put in all that framing, all the shelving, all that, and I look at what it looks like on the borders, maybe I can get a mill worker to cover up and do something customizable to just close up those gaps, if you will. It probably makes no sense right now because you're not looking at it, but that's what I have to decide. I have to decide if I'm going to go with them. I think I said I was going to put up an example, but there are 2 influencers who also have closets on the top floor of their homes, and it looks almost identical to what I have upstairs, and I love what they did. They definitely got custom woodworking done. So I'm really deciding if that's the way I should go. But yeah, I don't know. What we talked about sounds really, really good, but I really need to just do a little bit more thinking. It's really nerve-wracking because you don't want to just go in and do all this and then it's not really what you want. So yeah, I'm tempted to get another designer in here from another company just to give me an idea, especially if I can get something customized to the exact measurement. I'm sure I'll be more happy with that, but do I want to spend all that money when I can get something very similar at a lower cost? I don't know. By the way, I got most of the first floor done. I emptied out, I think, all of the kitchen boxes, so everything's in the cabinets right now. I think I told you guys that I was gonna order the inserts for the drawers, but I don't know if I actually showed you guys because those came in last week. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. I threw some things in there. The spice drawer is not done yet because I need to actually buy the bottles. I actually need to do the measurements so I can see what bottles to purchase. But what else? Oh, I also found some frying pan organizers on Amazon that I'm gonna purchase. So I'll be able to organize my pans so I won't have to make, you know when you go in for your pans and it makes all this noise because you're trying to get one that's underneath the other? Amazon has a solution for that. So I will put a picture up so you guys can see. I have a couple cast iron pans and it looks like it's perfect for that. I saw the reviews and people had it pictured. It's exactly what I need. I was thinking about having the cabinet maker add a drawer in my cabinets, but that's probably going to be way more expensive. And this is going to be aesthetically pleasing anyway, so I'm good with that. So let me show you guys what I've done so far. Okay, so the spice drawer insert is in here, and those are all the spices there. This is a lot of spices. Some of them are duplicates, so I'll have to double them up in the bottle if I can, but I'll have 3 rows. I was hoping I'd be able to have one that could fit 4 rows, but this is as close as I can get it with the size drawer that I have. And then this is the 25-inch drawer organizer that I was able to find on Amazon. I bought 2 of these. So this one is the one that's right next to the stove. I figured I'd just put all of these utensils here because these are what I will grab for the most. This is gonna be like our everyday utensils, you know, the ice cream scoop, the can opener, the spoon rest. This is actually from another drawer organizer, and I was trying to get it inserted here like this so I could, it's a knife block, and it's really just like a slither too big. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to some sort of woodworker to see if they can cut it, because I really would like to have that right there. Anyway, but yeah, that's what this one looks like. And then I have this one right behind me, which is going to be the more fancy drawer. So I'm actually giving all these to my brother, and I'm going to end up getting a few sets from Target. They have beautiful gold ones that people have reviewed that say they're really nice. I actually still have to get the other measuring spoons. There's smaller ones that go to that set. These are when we make tea. This is a salad serving set here. So definitely have to get this a little bit more full. And I actually purchased this one for a smaller drawer, and I was gonna put all the straws and the chopsticks, but I found something on Rev-A-Shelf that you can have a double layer within a drawer, and that would be way, way more functional. So I'm gonna end up returning this one, and I'm gonna call Rev-A-Shelf, and I think I need to do a special order because I saw everything but my size. And that's pretty much what I have done. And this is my cookbook holder, or it can hold a tablet. I definitely got to get rid of these. Actually, I'm gonna get some new ones today if I can, but I'm not cooking anytime soon, so I'm not really rushing that. Our toaster is up. It's my favorite toaster, and that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Slowly but surely, we are getting it. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Yep, it's Tuesday, and yes, I have the same exact thing on, because why not, right? I just did a quick grocery run and also tried to get some organizers for the kitchen. I'm going to show you guys what I got really quickly. I got some bins for my, what do you call these, by the way? Oh, it is a bin. It's a fridge bin. So I got some bins for my eggs, and these hold 21 eggs, and we use up a lot of eggs here. So I love that these can hold up to 21, and I got 2 of them. So we have enough for 42 eggs, but we don't have 42 eggs, but close. We usually have like 3 dozen eggs. We only have 2 dozen today. Here's the second one here. And the second one is only gonna have 3 eggs. So I guess I should have got another because we are almost done with these. All right, so that is that. And then let me show you what else I got, because I'm very excited that we're gonna be able to organize a few more things. I showed you guys some stuff for the drawers, but now there is this Instagram account, this woman, I actually don't know her name, but her Instagram account is called The Pink Dream. She is so good at organizing her house. And that's where I got some of the ideas to organize my kitchen drawers. Not entirely, but she gives you a whole layout and you kind of just do what you want. I customized it the way that I wanted to, but she definitely helped me get a good start. So if you're trying to get your house in order, she's a good account to look at. And she also has just a beautiful home anyway. But I got these, oh, by the way, I got everything I got today was from Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So the egg bins I got from TJ Maxx, but as you all know, what you get from one, you can get at the other, because I went to Marshalls right after I went to TJ Maxx and saw the same exact bins for the eggs. And I got nervous when I was at Marshalls because I only saw one at first. And then I looked around a little bit and ended up finding 2, but I would have been fine because there were 2 at the Marshalls that I went to, which was down the road. But anyway, I got this stackable drawer, which, what do they call it? Clear stackable drawer, yeah, okay. And you can just pull it out like that. So if you look at the Pink Dreams account and you see how she organizes under her kitchen, and that's what I'm actually gonna tackle today. These are not for under my kitchen. I'm gonna get the ones that she linked on her account and put them there. I'll see how I like this. I'm actually gonna compare them. If they look, well, I'm gonna compare them price-wise and quality-wise. But Beano, I always use. I already know they're a trusted company. So I grabbed these once I saw them in Marshalls, was it? These were in TJ Maxx maybe. Oh, they pull up from underneath like this. Okay, so I could pull these like that. So I'm gonna use these for under the cabinets in our bathroom. Me and Arvin's is his and her bathroom because he's already having a field day with his stuff. And I was like, oh, no. I took everything out because I don't want, the cabinets are brand new. And as we all know, cabinets are super expensive. So I don't want anything to leak out into the cabinet and look gross. So that's not what we're trying to do here. So this to me will be a protective measure, but will also help me organize. So this is actually I think this is the smaller one. Oh no, if I look at the price, I'll know. Oh no, this is the bigger one. $16.99 for this bigger one. And then there was this smaller one, which I'll probably put up in the bathroom where my studio/office will be, because I can actually like put my makeup, I can just organize that bathroom up there. And it's the cabinet is smaller, so maybe if I put the smaller one in there. But I'm actually going to make sure I do my due diligence and search around, because I want these bigger ones. Because if they end up working out perfectly in the bathrooms, I'm just gonna use them down here. But then again, now that I look at these, the ones on Amazon, the drawer pull is up here. So I'll actually definitely buy that one for down here. I feel like functionality wise, I pray to God this works upstairs. When you go to pull, I hope it's not like when I sit it in the cabinet, it doesn't get stuck right there. We'll see. If that happens, then I'm just gonna have to revert to the ones that I saw on Amazon, which I'll still link for you guys down below. Then there were also these bins Oh, the tag is still on there. It's keeping them together. Hold on. All right, so I got these storage bins for Namaya's bathroom, because Namaya basically has her own bathroom, because we have a bathroom down here on the first floor which guests can use. So that bathroom up there is pretty much hers, because we have a bathroom in our master. So again, to help everyone stay organized and keep our cabinets looking good and staying in pristine condition, I got her these bins so she can organize her toiletries, her bathroom toiletries. Let me show you what it looks like under my kitchen sink before, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. All right, so this is what it's looking like right now. The cleaning lady was here right before we moved in, and this is a combination of her cleaning stuff and my cleaning products. So we're gonna sort this all out. So this is the before, and I will show you guys the after once I'm done. I forgot to show you guys what else I got. So this is what I'm going to use to put all the cleaning products. I didn't buy the stackables yet, but anyway, this is what the cleaning products will be on. I have 2 of these. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them. I may put medications in, I may put medications in here so we could twirl them around and see, and put them in one of the cabinets. Or I might put it upstairs in the bathroom so we could put some of our toiletries maybe. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's gonna be for organizing. And I'm actually really excited about this because it's a first date kit, which I think looks very chic. They had different colors. This is the one that I thought looked the best for our house. They had the regular white ones with the red cross, and then they also had a gray one with a white cross. So I only got one, but I may need more. And this is why, because Arvin's keeps bringing first aid things to the house and saying, oh, in case of an emergency, we might need this, So just so we're not hoarding first aid supplies, like, let me show you guys what I have, and I don't even know what it is. I can't even tell you what it is. So the other day he brought these home. What are these? No idea. But he says, in case of an emergency, right? So guess where I could put them now? I can house them in here. And like I said, I only got one, but I may need more. And let me show you what it has on the inside. So there's a top layer that sits on top of this, so you could put, I guess, like your Band-Aids and all that good stuff in there. And then fit this on top, which also has a little room, and you can also store some things here. So these actually fit perfectly right on top of here, and we could put other things underneath. So we may need to double up and get 2, but I'm not getting more than 2 of these. I'm limiting him to this. I'm gonna show him this is his place to put all those things, but at a certain point, there's a limit. That's it, you know? This is me meeting him halfway. So yeah, let me go ahead and handle this sink cabinet, and I'll get back to you. So I was gonna use this for our meds, but clearly we're not big on meds here. But there are a few things that I always have, like my Excedrin Extra Strength because of my migraines. When I was in the working world, one of my coworkers recommended, not exactly this one, but it was the Tylenol cold and flu one. And it literally always worked like magic. It knocked out anything that was about to come. I remember she recommended it actually when I was about to go to Paris. I started to get sick, and I was just and I was beside myself because I was just like, I cannot be going away on such a huge international trip and be sick. So she recommended it. I took it. Again, it was not exactly this one, but this is the best we could find because of COVID. Nothing's really in stock in the stores. They wiped out all the shelves with these once COVID happened, but I got the Tylenol cold and flu one, took it, and I was better in like 24 hours. So I always keep that, but again, this is the closest we could find, so we have this. So anytime there's like a tingle in my throat that's worth taking something for, I take this. Again, we really don't try to use meds around here. This is elderberry that my mom gave me that we take every day, which is really good for you. This is actually what I should be taking instead of having the Excedrin on hand, but I have these in case of an emergency, because when I get a migraine, it's debilitating, and Amaya suffers from the same thing. It's a hormonal thing. So I am going to try to take this more regularly. If I take this twice a day, all the reviews say that anyone who suffered from migraines, this worked like magic. So this really did the trick. So I need to just stick to it, and hopefully I'll be able to not depend so much on my Excedrin. But as you can see, there's not enough here, so I'm gonna have to get something much, much smaller, and I'm just gonna bring these upstairs to the bathroom and see what I could do with those. Here is what I did with the sink, which looks way better, right? So over here is gonna be some stackable drawers that are from Amazon. That's where I'll have the erasers. This here I just found because I was doing some research on some non-toxic detergents and all that for the dishwasher. So this is actually a booster on top of the detergent. I ordered like $100 worth of non-toxic cleaning supplies. So like I said, most of this stuff here, actually maybe not most of this stuff, but a lot of it was from the cleaning lady. This stuff is mine. My mom gave this to me. This is non-toxic. Tried and true Myers believer, and also the 7th generation, which is non-toxic, but like the Clorox and the Windex and stuff is all from the cleaner. I'm actually just trying this one out. Let me get a little closer. This is a 7th Heaven all-purpose cleaner. Everyone in the reviews recommended this scent. I think it's like Meadows. I can't quite read it, but yeah. So this right here is the functionality I was looking for. The woman who does the Pink Dream Instagram account, she actually has bins like what I showed you Namaya's gonna have for her room. She had like 2 bins that stacked all of the sprays and aerosols and all that stuff, but I felt like this was way more functional. So like I said, you look at these accounts for inspiration to see what works for you, and then you kind of tweak it. So that's what I did there. And this is really just a turntable that's for a kitchen that, you know, people probably put spices on, but I used it for that purpose. And like I said, I'm gonna have the stackable drawers. Fabuloso is not mine. All that stuff is not mine. Yeah, I'm not going to stock the house with any toxic chemicals. I told the cleaner I'm going to replace everything so she can take her stuff back, and all of this is going to be just non-toxic products. Like I said, I ordered Lemmy Shine, is a really, really heavy hitter in the non-toxic world for dishwashers, dish detergent, I mean not dishwashers, but dishwasher detergent and regular detergent. I also got a bunch of cleaning products. So I'll actually probably do a haul on all of that, but I got bathroom cleaning products, shower, tile, spray, all from them. So I'll keep you guys posted when all that comes, but that bucket is also gonna get out of there, but I will come back to this and show you guys when it's all done. It is Friday night at that, and I am exhausted. With good reason, because I went on a hunt to find our washer dryers this week, because it is tax-free weekend this weekend coming up, and a lot of people were honoring that tax-free credit during the week. So I wanted to take advantage of that and not have to go during the rush of the weekend. So I went to a site where I found a washer. I think I found the washer first. I wanted the diamond gray color, but then when I actually showed up to the store, I saw the white, and the white was way less expensive, and my dad was like, you should get the white. The white was also in way better condition, because these are products that you can get with either some light cosmetic damage or it's just new out the box. Like, that's the only reason why they mark it down. It hasn't been used, it's still in perfectly great condition. So I was fine getting the gray one, but then I had to admit that the white one did look much better in terms of the little dents that it had in it. So I was just like, let me get it. Plus it was less expensive. The gray one had more dents and marks on it. It's not even dents. It was like just tiny little scratches on there, and the white one didn't. And it looked like anything would make that gray scratch up. So I was just like, let me just go with the white. And I learned that white appliances are less expensive anyway. So that worked out for us. It was a troop to do it because I only found the dryer. No, I found the washer first at one location, which was already an hour away from my parents. And my parents live like right on the outskirts of Boston in the suburbs, and it was an hour away from them. So then we came back, dropped Namaya off at my parents and my mom, did a quick food break, then head back out to go to the other location because my dad was like, do you see the dryer anywhere? Because they only had the washer at this location. And the other thing is the diamond gray one was really, really hard to find as well because of COVID, and it's apparently a hot commodity. So I was able to find the washer there. The dryer was nowhere in stock within their website. So the only way I was gonna be able to get a set on that day was if we drove another hour to this other location. So again, it was all worth it. Went there. Y'all, let me tell you, I am the queen of bargains, period. I went, and I know my dad's jaw dropped. I don't think he realized that I was a haggler to the point that I am. When I went to go pick up the dryer, well, okay, let me rewind. When I went to go pick up the washer, I asked them if they could give me the tax credit. They said, no, I need to get it on Sunday. I told y'all it was already an hour away. Ain't nobody going back an hour just to get the credit. I'm like, you really want me to drive back an hour to get this credit? And I was like, you can't do this over the phone with me? And she was like, I'll make an exception, but it's not what we do. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? So I did. Now, every store is different, as we know. So when I went to the other location, everyone's entitled to operate their franchise differently, right? So when I went over there, I saw the dryer that I wanted. That was really dented up, more dented than I would have liked. My dad was like, just still get it. And if my dad says that, that means it's cool, because he is a stickler for anything like that. So if he let it pass, I'm like, I guess it's not a big deal. But then when I saw that there was another one, which it didn't show online, so it's always good to go in person because everything may not show up online. So anyway, saw another one that looked brand spanking new. And when I looked on the door, it had like this teeny tiny scratch, and it looked like it just happened. And she was like, nope, we're already an outlet store, we're not marking it down. And she was like, you can ask my manager. So I hadn't looked up that item on the phone to know what because what they do is they let you know if it has cosmetic damage. So once they let you know that on that ticket, it's kind of like, no, we're not bringing the price down. But I asked her for the item number, she gave it to me, I inserted it into the website, and it pulled up and said new out of box. So now if it says new out of box and it has that teeny scratch, nope, y'all taking something off of that. So sure enough, when I presented it to them like that, and I showed them that the description said new in box and it did not say that there was any type of cosmetic damage, they had no choice but to give me a little something. So he was like, I'll give you 10%, which was great, because that's more than getting the tax credit, right? So then I'm like, cool. So now I get to the front and I forgot to ask about the tax credit. So I said, is there any way you guys can honor the tax-free weekend? And they were like, nope, you gotta come on such and such day. So I said, well, the other location is willing to credit it to me over the phone. You guys can't do the same thing? And they were like, the guy was just like, he was the same guy who gave me the 10%. He was like, just give her 17%. So y'all, I got 17%. And then guess what happened? Moved on. Now it's time to go pick it up at the loading dock. I go to the loading dock, and y'all, I'm the type who inspects my stuff, okay? I don't like little scratches, yada, 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 like unknown scratches. If I bought it and I knew there was that one teeny scratch. But now when it goes to the loading dock and they're getting ready to put it on my dad's truck, I look at it and I see that there's 2 scratches on the door. to linear scratches that are pretty long. What I saw on the door when I bought it was just this teensy weeny little bump in the door, just not even noticeable. But these were like scratches that were also not even a big deal, but they're scratches nonetheless, right? And they weren't there when I looked at it at first. So I'm like, okay, what happened between getting this out the store and loading it to the dock? There were no scratches on this, besides the one that I bought it with. So get the manager, da 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 da. I know they were annoyed, but I'm that girl. I'm speaking up. Don't be afraid to do that. You know, closed mouths never get fed. And I ain't that girl who's going hungry, okay? So I definitely asked about it. And, you know, my dad was right there backing me up. I know he was like, this girl, I don't need to worry about her anywhere she goes. And he don't, because I know how to hold it down. I know how to secure what I need to secure. So anyway, that's what happened. I got that 17% off. And then because they did whatever they did in transit, and the kid who brought it up didn't even know how to say he didn't do it. He couldn't even like get out of it, because I was so certain that I did not see a scratch when I bought it, except for the one that was on there, right? Anyway, they gave me an additional 10% off. So I got 27% off of that, on top of it already being the outlet price. Now, I was gonna go ahead and just buy everything at Home Depot and use our military discount on top of getting the tax credit, right? Everything we got it for still beat out that discount. So I'm a very happy girl. So today we brought it up. Gabby's husband and Arvin's came during his break, my dad and all of them, and got it upstairs. And I feel like I should have just did the, I don't know why I didn't do it, but I should have just did the whole, they ship it and they load it. Didn't cross my mind. I think I was just so pressed to get the laundry situation in here so we're not without laundry, because we already had to do a load at my parents' house. And I was like, I'm not about to live that life. They got it up there for us, thankfully. And my dad installed all of it. He did all the hookups. So that's pretty much it. Now we have a working laundry system in here. So we're ending off the week with a washer and dryer. And I can't tell you how ecstatic I am about that. And with that said, I am gonna go ahead and enjoy my weekend. I'm gonna wrap this up right here, and I will catch you guys on Monday.